Hey guys, and today I'm going to be making, a Call of War, what's it called, trying to remember what's called, tutorial video, and, I'm going to make multiple installments, and today we're going to be playing as France, so you gotta pick your country, as you just saw me do, and hit start, and now, it's kind of glitching, So France was already taken, it seems, because I took too long. So this time we're going to pick again. And this time we're going to go with Greater Romania. Hopefully this time it works. Hey, there we are. So this tutorial video will have multiple installments because we're going to try and do a whole tutorial where we win the game. So we're going to start. First, you always want to research infantry. So that's what I'm doing here. And then next, you can research ordnance if you want, but I'm going to do something else. I'm going to research tanks, but armored cars, since we're not ready for other tanks yet. Next, I'm going to look for beneficial allies. You don't need to do this immediately, at least, but you should do it. This person over here, Yugoslavia, looks like a beneficial ally. So I'm going to ask them for an allyship. Hey, wanna be allies? And usually you should give them an incentive, which I will eventually do. But you can give them different incentive at any time. So next, we're going to look for good nations to take over. Down here we have Bulgaria. It's an AI nation, pretty small and pretty easy to take. So we're going to start a war there. All it takes to do that is to go here and change your status to war. Or another way you do it is to go to one of your troops, hit the attack button, and hit one of these little dots. I'm going to do what you usually would do if it was actual history, and I'm just going to declare normal war, like most would. Now, I am going to invade. And I don't know of any allies they have, so what I'm not going to do is trade sanction anyone. Because if they do have allies, I would usually trade and sanction them, but I don't know if they do. And most AI nations don't, so I'm not going to trade sanction them. But there are AI nations around here, like here and here, that I'm going to want to get right of way through. So what you do is you go to them, and you go to the arrow and give them right of way. You do that to AI nations, and eventually, they could give you, right of way back. I'm giving right away to them so I can, go through and continue out my plans. Now, let's talk about how troops work. So right here, this is, one infantry. You can move, or attack, or add army. Add army lets you add, like, an army that you would like to the selection. I'm not going to do that, but you can. Attacking lets you click somewhere and they will attack there. Moving there lets you move there and they will, do what they do. Next, we're going to talk about this. So, you should always, build, like, unit production so you can produce units. But what I always do first is build industry. The reason for this is because if you have industry, it will build, resources. It will produce those. And because of that, it gives me more resources. See, in every province and every city produces a certain kind of resource. This produces metal. This one produces oil. This one produces food. And so on and so forth. So that's why I always build province and economy and industry. So that way I get more resources every day. Well, hourly, I guess, is when you do get resources, but also every day. And the more resources I get, the better. So up here, this is the province known as Lisa, and we're going to build that here. And you see, it only takes 9 hours and 50 seconds, which may seem like a long time, but in this game, a long time is like 5 days. So yeah, and also, you probably want to know, how do I win the game? How do I get points? Well, every city is worth 10 points. To win the game, you want to capture enough cities for what you're doing. In this game, in all, you want 626 cities. It's hard to get that many, but well, you don't need 626 cities. You need, I think it's, I'm trying to remember, because each city is worth 10 points. You need like somewhere in the 70s, I think. Yeah, because it's 60, 70, 80. And you need 81 cities, which, if you get 81 cities, you win. I'm going to count how many cities are on the map and see how many you would. So I've counted up to 81 cities, and I found out you don't actually need to conquer the whole map, unlike the game does say. But 81 cities, that's still a lot of cities that you'll need to take. And yeah, so tomorrow I will be back with another tutorial video. But until then, I'll see you next time. And I might upload other videos today.